don't think there is anything as unconditional love. It seems like unconditional love is the improved version of its unidimensional cousin love, because love wasn't enough to encompass whatever it stood for, so there is an adjective to enhance it. If you love someone, it has strings attached to it. Think about it, such as your mental and physical well-being, your respect, and your safety. But unconditional love says it is selfless, offering love without expecting anything in return, meaning there are no strings attached to unconditional love. Now, I would still imagine you can't compromise yourself whilst in love with someone who is beyond ordinary. Because let's face it, some people are abusive, they could be criminals, and are emotionally cold. Does that mean unconditional love is furthering the dissolution of one's identity? The simple answer is it shouldn't. One cannot end their essence under any circumstances. One might argue that a parent's love is unconditional, but I feel it is our native code that dictates that we strengthen our children so they can further the human species and they can fit in better in the human society. Some can interpret it differently and call it unconditional, which is fine, but here's the thing. You would only support your child unconditionally under one condition, which means there is a condition, until your safety comes into question. Because some kids fail at what their parent or society considers necessary to become well-functioning adult. And so under such circumstances, disciplining is a must to ensure a positive outcome. Another adjective supporting this approach is tough love. But what if your child, or let's say even your romantic interest, commits a crime and confides in you? Would you still love them? Or would you show tough love and turn them in? I mean, you'd have to do so if you are a law-abiding citizen, right? Because law comes first and law ensures your safety. And if you're caught, you could go to jail. You'd be surprised that many families stick together during such times, discounting law, morality, and ethics. Is this unconditional love? I mean, most people still don't turn in criminals because of fear, belief, or emotional and financial dependencies. Watch a two-part crime documentary on Netflix called Into the Fire, The Lost Daughter. This has a very interesting character in it called Brenda, who seems to have unconditional love for her criminal husband. But my analysis says that Brenda, being a religious lady who took her marriage vows seriously, put herself first, abiding by her religion, so she wouldn't be held guilty in the eyes of God. That's why she didn't turn her husband in. Because anyone is always in love with themselves first. And if unconditional love exists, it is your love for yourself.